drafted or not. I really want to finish it today. And I will be switching positions too, so I'm only gonna do like one more year of college, that's it. So it'll be really easy. If my game loads,
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for the season-opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Clemson Tigers. It is time for the kickoff classic and a new season of college football underway on EA Sports.
I guess I don't see.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
Oh!
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Buying time to his left. They'll find Miller. That's complete.
Why are you going back?
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. A nice throw there, and you know, it's the first career start for this junior quarterback, and head coach Red O'Brien, he has said that he plans to use both of his top. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. The 2nd down pass. Certainly not a great throw there, but you got to consider his first start. It's the first quarter. Some mistakes are bound to happen. You got to wonder, though, is he pressing a little bit because he's got a pretty good quarterback nipping at his heels on that sideline.
And you have to immediately start to wonder what he's thinking about right now because, let's face it, there's a lot of extra pressure going on here. Not only are you competing for a job, you're doing it against your high school teammate and your friend, and you got a head coach who comes from a defensive background. And typically defensive coaches tell you, don't make mistakes, offense. And now you're just wondering, is the leash going to be pretty short now on his playing time?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action, here's White. Open man is getting complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Who's guarding that man?
At the 10-yard line. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
And don't say it's my fault. As a defensive player. Shut up.
And it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's White. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
No, get that. I want my player to get. No, I want my player to get.
Pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're
nowhere to go.
No way you fumble because of that.
And this is picked up by the defense. Quarterback on the keeper. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
I knew everyone.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's White. And
oh, my God.
Touchdown, Florida. From 6 yards away. And the Gators have taken the early lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
That could have been a block, man.
Makes the score, Gators 7. The Clemson.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Walker with a grab, left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
The 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. There he goes, right side. And he is finally out of bounds. Just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6.
Because I want my player to get more yards.
53 yards. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Gators 7. Tigers nothing.
I want my player. I want my player.
Back to throw again.
No flag!
It's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Go.
His pass caught at the 4. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
And goal.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The extra point.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
But once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. White. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down. White. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
1st and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
Huh? How do you get that?
The defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. Through an opening, and there he goes.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
Oh, the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on.
Defense.
Okay, how it's
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
There's no
And
yard.
that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson there to make the grab. And his guys have taken the lead. What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always helps to get that first one out of the way, doesn't it? I know right now that he just wants to go and jump to the top of the stadium and throw his hands up and exult a little bit. But he's had a chance to prove that he can do it now. He got it done. It's been a long time in the making. Now he's just got to harness that emotion and continue to play.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On second down now. It's Jennings. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Now White off the bootleg. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And now a fumble. The ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Now it's Jennings. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Here's Jennings. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Hike the ball.
From the gun, White over the middle, complete. That's Perkins. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Oh my, okay.
And he'll find Galladay, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
I see where
An
you are.
incomplete pass.
That'll
stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Shut up.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Behind the line of
Standing 6'6", 240 pounds. He's a freak of nature with the American Roots. Kyle Pitts,
Operating
number
from the
84,
gun.
tight end
White.
from
And
Florida.
that is
Kyle Hopkins,
incomplete. So
with the
2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Well, we looked at each other right
I
away.
hate
We knew
you
that
guys.
flag was coming out.
I
I
hate
always
you
enjoy
guys.
the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You get tied up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. White, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Extra point right down the middle. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
At the 25-yard line. Clemson takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get in the field.
There you go, let's go.
Complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
The kick is...
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier.
What?
No way he was giving up the ball in that situation.
I'll be back.
situation, secured it tight to his body.
Move, I can't see.
First down.
Throw left side complete. That's Perkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. White, Smith catches left side. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. From the gun, White. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Nothing.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Simpson. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson. As time expires.
My other... Ah!
In the first half. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
What did Coach O'Brien say?
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call.
Receiving team.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air. Because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, White. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, White, throw left side complete. That's Perkins. And he'll take this.
Back, guys.
To the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
At the 46-yard line.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Operating from the gun. White. And Beasley with it over the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 27-yard line.
And they run the option on second down. They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley.
Wow.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play callers should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
Jet.
Here's Ellington.
Fake jet. Well, I snapped that way. No, that way.
At most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Well, we talk about
Not
defenders,
his
specifically
leg off.
linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
Snap your leg
But you're right
off,
about
boy.
that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Makes the score.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time.
I
Able to
better
knock
be
it
starting
through, give
because
his
I got
guys
some
3.
4
I like his
touchdowns.
poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Tiger
I'm
offense
starting.
ready to get after it one
Let's
more
go.
time. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. They have to be careful of not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Now a play fake here on first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. That's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to it. But in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They will watch him make his first start as a junior. And already, he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
The first down pass. Intercepted.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. We have played 3 quarters.
Gators
Trying to punch it in with
What am I doing?
And he is met
No, I
quickly
didn't.
in the
No, you're right.
backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn
wanted to
chair.
do it.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Don't say it's my fault. I'm just a
Out of the
kid.
gun, they'll look to throw.
Ah!
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, that
No,
play
not
was the
taking
very
it.
definition of
The hell do I
fast,
look
quick,
like?
and in a
A
hurry.
bum?
Suddenly,
A
he was
pansy?
there.
Yeah, blink of an eye,
No.
that happened fast, and a big sack.
Cut. Right there.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that lines up incomplete.
No.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and as a result, possession switches hands. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun
God.
handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Yo, why that man so
Left
small?
side on the swing pass, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, White. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up there. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Operating from the gun, White. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 3.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay.
White.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The offense on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff should put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll find Miller. That's complete. Burst by. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, it certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference awfully easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications we had from talking with Coach during the preseason, he told them both that they were going to get their chance. But now that this guy's thrown 5 touchdown passes, now he has to go back to Tommy Matthews and kind of shrug his shoulders and say, I know what I intended to do. I know what we talked about. But he's got the hot hand. We're going to have to go with it.
On 1st and 10, White. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground, Ellington. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
They call timeout. Wait, no, they didn't put a Yeah.
Third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, White.
Give me
And
that.
he's going to be
Give me
intercepted
that,
a
boy.
third time. Picked off at the
Yay!
48.
That echo, yeah.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that
Hey,
deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get it.
It's caught inside the 25.
I'm the best quarterback in the league. I need out.
Inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. Charles, here we are in the fourth quarter, and they've got a pretty comfortable lead here. You know, Coach O'Brien, as we talked about, he made those statements about his plans to possibly rotate the quarterbacks, but we have not seen any sign of Tommy Matthews.
And we certainly expected to see him. Look, you and I both sat in there, partner, with Coach O'Brien, and he indicated that he planned to rotate quarterbacks to find out.
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
For the extra point.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think the philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Shut up.
Touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
Give it to him.
The waning moments of
There's
this
more.
thing.
There's a lot
Looking
more.
left
There's a
side,
lot.
and he's
There's a
got him
lot
in.
more.
It's
There's a
Perkins.
lot
They'll contain him to just
more.
4. Second down.
Okay, go.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
At the 7-yard line.
Now Ellington. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
For the extra point.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Point after, right down the middle. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Going up top. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
How we doing one more touchdown?
Today's final score, Tigers 50.
Coach O'Brien better not say I'm not starting. If he says I'm not starting, I don't know if he's starting. I don't even know what to do. I swear to God, Coach O'Brien says anything about my player, except for that he's good, I swear to you, I will punch Coach O'Brien.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps.
Shut up.
Wake up.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.